Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Something a little bit different today. It's a bit of an update on the TCRs. I showed you a few weeks ago the new Audi RS3 LMS from Fuzo's workshop, and there's going to be a couple of updates coming to that and the Cupra in the coming days or weeks. I don't actually know the date yet, but as soon as I do know, I'll let you know. I received an email from Fuzo this morning and he said, hey, give this a try. And what he's done, he's trying to improve the sound of the car. Now, I'm always a bit skeptical about this because the sound of the cars, to me, it's always going to be slightly different to a real car. You don't get the same immersion because you don't have that vibration, etc., that you would do in a real race car. So I always take the sound of the sim racing cars a little bit with a pinch of salt. And what he's done is he got a hi-fi recorder and stuck that in his friend's Seat TCR race car. Now the Seat and the Audi have virtually the same engine. The sound is very, very similar in real life. And he wants to replicate that with the product that he's getting to you. So you've got the best TCR product you can possibly have. Now this has taken a lot of work because not only did he have to go through all the sound recordings, he had to go through all of that content. He then also had to get in touch with his sound modder, Fabrizio, and convince him that this was a good idea. Now, it did take a little bit of convincing, but on the quiet, Fuzo has told me Fabrizio is a little bit of a genius. So I'm looking forward to hearing this work. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you back-to-back laps around Hockenheim. That's going to be next week's races, or this week's races, depending on where you see this. And we'll do it with the previous sound file of the Audi and with the new updated sound file. Now, this isn't going to be necessarily the sound file that you will get when the update comes. This is purely work in progress. So there may be some glitches. I don't know. I've not heard it yet. I literally have not done anything. This is the first thing I'm doing since I received the email this morning, being Saturday. So grab yourselves a cup of tea or coffee. It's probably too early in the day for something a little stronger. And have a look at this. Okay, so setup wise, I've not really done much with this. So I'm just telling you what it sounds like. So oh, my view's wrong, there we go. So just so you remember, that's the original sound. Okay, we're going to do a slowish lap, then we'll do a fastish lap, see what we find. Launch control, I need that. Now there might be a couple of off tracks here while I try and remember which way Hockenheim goes. Now, I quite like Hockenheim. A lot of people hate it. There's a couple of corners I don't like. Oh, do you know what? This grips so much better than the Cupra last season. Not saying it was bad, it was just I like this more. Okay, so you get a bit of a feel for the sound of it. Don't take your hands off the wheel here, and the force feedback will not like that. Yeah, a bit wide there. Wow, that's much more planted through there. This is even a right setup for this track. I backed off a bit too much there. Okay, so the double right here. Just want to get some bite in the front. Yeah, I turned in too late there, that was my fault. And as I say, the setup's not entirely right for this. Okay, so you get a bit of an idea for the sound. Now obviously this sound file is not going to make me any quicker. I will be using it next week. It's only the sound file, so don't worry. I'm not one of those. Now one thing I do want to know is, will the sound file help me to change up gear at a bit more of an optimum time? Because some people have said that I'm changing up a bit late. Yeah, I got wide there again. Maybe it will, I don't know. Yeah, I've gone wide. Yeah, this setup's not quite right for this this circuit. It's always a tricky corner, because if you got the power too early, you go track limits there, which actually I got away with. So this is a mildly warm lap with the wrong setup, and that's going to give us, what we got, just for fun, 151.4. So that's the original sound file. Let's see what it's like with the new sound. Bearing in mind it's work in progress, yeah? Okay, let's see what difference you've got. Ah. I can hear a difference already. Okay, definitely a different noise at idle. Oh, big difference. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I've just gone really quiet. There's a reason for that. Right, let's do a flying lap. Try not to get a cut warning there. I'm sorry, this is head and shoulders different. Massively different. And a lot more immersive. Actually braked a bit early then. I'll tell you my thoughts in a minute. I don't actually know what my quickest round here in the previous Cooper was. We'll go have a look in a minute. Gone wide there. Right. I stayed quiet for that. It's entirely different. And I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. Fabrizio and Fuzo, great job. I tell you why I went quiet. So basically, when I installed the sound mod the first time, I didn't do it right. And I sent Fuzo a message back and said, might be missing something, but it doesn't sound any different. And he said, did you do it this way? I'm like, oh, maybe I should try that. I tried that, and as soon as I started the car, I'm like, okay, this is a different animal. So the difference is the engine note is a lot richer. Immersion-wise, I've driven Clios with sequential box, and that's what they sound like. Not the engine, obviously, but the gear change is a lot more realistic. He has said there's certain things that have been tweaked or will be tweaked. This is work in progress. So you haven't got the same brake squeal that you had with the previous sound model yet, but that will come. So there's a couple of bits missing. It just needs to be fine-tuned. But I'm even picking up noises to a certain extent from the road that I wasn't picking up before. That's an amazing job. I'm going to be using that next week in the Hockenheim race, and hopefully you'll be joining me. And Fuzo and Fabrizio, well done, great job. I love your work, and I'm looking forward to more of it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on track.